seasons we've used igloo coolers. They work phenomenal, but we're at that point now where we're looking to do probably twice as many as we've been doing. This year we shot for 20, we're at 19. Might hit that 20th clutch, really depends. But next season, I'd like to be able to potentially see 40 clutches, and we're gonna need something bigger. So this is what we've picked up. It's a Dr. Pepper dual door cooler. The light does work, the light works up here. But the first step is, I want the Dr. Pepper logo here on the side. I want this to go away. So we're just gonna take some black paint and paint it black. As you see, I've already started. The first side here is done. It's all black. The lights do work, by the way. The lights work and the fan inside works. However, the fan is probably gonna put out some heat, so I won't use that fan. I will get some additional fans to run in here. We're gonna run two 13-inch strips of heat tape from top to bottom, one on each side. I did already pull down the switch here, and I drilled a hole up through the top. That way I can run the cords out that way. I need to mount two fans. I'm gonna probably put a fan here and a fan down on this side, so the air does basically a circle. So I have the two heat strips, the two fans. I'll run all the electrical out here. Once I get the electrical out of it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a rubber plug. We drill a small hole to run the cords through, and I'm gonna plug it off at the top, and then I'll silicone it. That way all the heat and the humidity stays inside. The doors are just removed. They're actually behind the camera. Up top here was a big Snapple sign, so that's been removed. We're actually gonna have a company make us a new sign up here. Two things, we're either gonna do a clear sign that says JDH Reptiles, or we're thinking about having a metal sign with the word JDH Reptiles. JDH Reptiles will be cut out. I'm gonna change out this bulb for a green neon bulb. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing with this bulb right here. All I need to do is relocate the switch, because I don't wanna have to open the door to turn the switch on. There's a switch right back up here. I'm gonna remove that switch, and I'm gonna mount it on the outside here. That way I can flip the switch on at any time and take a look inside the incubator without opening the doors. So this is the first step. Like I said, paint the black. Once that's done, I'm gonna take this incubator, we're gonna put it downstairs where it's gonna be. And then from there, we're going to start getting shelving done. We'll get the doors put back in once the shelves and the fans and the heat tape are in. And then we're gonna start it up without a thermostat and let it run for about a week. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll start up and let it run for a couple hours and see what the temperature gets to. Because I wanna make sure that the two heat strips actually get to the temperature I want. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run two sensor pushes in here, or I have a sensor push and I also have a little, a real inexpensive thermometer. But it's a Wi-Fi thermometer. I'll show you guys all about that later. And I want to run one at the top and one at the bottom so I can see what my temperature is going to be at. Because I really just want it to be as accurate all the way around as possible. That way we don't have any problems with hot and cold spots. I'm sure it's inevitable, but if we can do our best to make sure this is all set up and ready to go before our next clutch drops, which would be obviously in 2021, we should be successful this year with this incubator. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna paint this other side black, and then from there, we're gonna let it dry, and hopefully I'll be able to get this down into the basement yet today. Otherwise it'll be later this week when I get someone here to give me a hand. So we're gonna jump into this and get going on it. Now, as far as paint goes, I don't care. Black paint. I like flat black. I don't want any high gloss. I don't care what we use. This side was used Krylon. It was a Krylon Fusion, so it can go on metal or plastic or wood. It did pretty good. One can did pretty good with coverage. This is just some Rust-Oleum black. Like I said, I don't really care. I just don't want to say Dr. Pepper. One, because I don't want to brand anybody, and two, I hate Dr. Pepper. So let's go ahead and just get this coated. Okay, so now what my plan is to do is, as you guys remember, I have a large dry erase board that I used to write my pairings on and clutch information and whatnot. This whole thing is probably gonna be in a dry erase board. So I'll probably buy a larger one or a couple of them and I'll stick them to the side. So I mean, again, the black doesn't really matter. I don't care. People can bitch all they want about how I did a shitty job, it looks bad, or I don't care. It's just had to cover up the crappy Dr. Pepper logo is all. But yeah, maybe I'll put some breeder stickers up here or additional stickers I get when some of you guys send me more than one, just to cover the black too. Doesn't really matter. What matters is the inside. What's going inside, how it works, how it functions. That's what matters. This don't matter at all. So I'm gonna let this dry for a couple hours. As long as it's to go, I'm gonna get this downstairs, and then we're gonna start with step 2, which is gonna be installation of the heat panels, and then also the fans. I already know what fans I'm gonna get, so I'll put a link to those in the next video, as well as show you where I got them, tell you how much they were, etc. But we'll go ahead and let this dry. We'll get this downstairs, and after that, we'll go to video 2, where we'll do the installation of the stuff inside, and we'll do a couple videos of this. We're going to use new tubs this year, whole bunch of different things to come. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, that way you can see the next video to this build. And then from there, we're gonna get heated up, try it out, and see what we get. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate your support. We'll talk to you on the next video. Take care.